Today we're reviewing Quince suitcases, and we did a previous review when they first came out with their suitcases, and they have since, I don't want to say upgraded, but
they upgraded a little bit. Yeah.
They've come out with new colors, new designs, so we're going to share with you the two new ones that we got.
So I got this carry-on suitcase. When Quince came out with this front pocket, I was like, yes, I'm going to get that immediately. Because I do really like Quince carry-on suitcases because they're so lightweight. Compared to other carry-on suitcases that we have, it just feels much more lightweight than other ones that we have in comparison. I don't know what they use, but yeah, it's like very lightweight for, you know, the same type of features that other suitcases have.
And this is the bigger carry-on suitcase. They have a smaller version, then they have a medium suitcase, and then a large suitcase. And we only have the
bigger carry-on.
The bigger carry-on suitcase because we like this size. It's been so convenient for many of our travels, so we like to stick to this size. I actually regret not getting the one with the pocket in the front.
Yeah, it's so convenient to have a front pocket. And this one too, they went above and beyond and added extra little pockets inside too.
Wow, lots of organization.
Like lots of organization inside, so you can, you know, they even have zippers with mesh pockets. So yeah, they really added way more detail in here than other suitcases I've seen. And I was actually kind of afraid that it wouldn't fit in the overhead bin because, you know, this extra part is extra width or extra, what do you call it?
Extra
depth.
pocket, yeah.
So I was like, well, this actually fit in the overhead bin, and it actually fit fine. So there was no problem with that. Another thing they upgraded with these suitcases is the
pull tabs?
The tabs, yeah. The original version had like this really skinny, kind of wavy type of tabs. And I think they listened to everyone's critiques because that was one thing that we didn't like about the last suitcase that was the only thing actually that we didn't like was that it would always get stuck within the zipper or it wouldn't latch on correctly. Now they've actually made these tabs thicker, so they're a lot more easier to handle and it doesn't get stuck within the zipper anymore.
Yeah, it's a little bit wider, so like it doesn't, before like whenever you unhook the tabs, it would fall right here, and then because it was slim, it would get stuck, and then it's kind of like a little bit of pain in the butt to kind of grab it, especially if you have like big fingers. But now that it's a square and thicker and wider, it's so much easier to grab from the previous version. So I'm glad that they decided to change that. I feel like that was the only thing that they really changed.
Yeah, I believe so. They might have changed some things here and there, but nothing too significant to what we noticed. Like I said, I think the weight is pretty much the same. This one that has the extra pocket is probably a little bit heavier just because it has extra things in there, like the pockets, but everything else seemed pretty much the same. They still have the lock up here. It's the TSA approved lock, so you can
combination lock.
Yeah, you can create your combination and then easily, you know, press this tab to unlock it. And then, you know, it's the same 360-degree wheels, so it moves really smoothly everywhere. We actually took both of us took our suitcases to Japan recently, and we traveled with it everywhere because we went from Narita to Nagoya to Osaka and back. We went riding the Shinkansen, the bullet train, and on our flights too. So we went everywhere with it and it worked out just great. It was so nice to have these suitcases with us because, you know, it's definitely useful to have those 360 wheels to move easily, because if you had the regular type of wheels, which I don't even know if they make anymore, but if they did, it's really hard to move around.
Yeah, and the handle on this side is really convenient if you're taking like the bullet train in Japan. These actually were small enough that you can take it on with you to your seat, because they do have restrictions, like if the luggage is bigger, you have to reserve a luggage space, which we didn't have to do that. So we could put this above our seat, and it's easy, like when there's a handle there, so when we take it down, it's a lot easier to grab because you have that handle there. And also there's a handle on this side. And in the inside, it's pretty much the same as well as the previous version. So one side has this mesh zipper. You can put stuff on that side. And then on the other side is a flap. There's a mesh flap and some straps that you can then tie down to keep your clothes, like to compress your clothes. And then it does have the laundry bag, which the previous version also has a laundry bag. And when you do purchase luggage from them, it does come with a bag cover. And also it comes with this magic eraser, which they call it a scuffs. Well, it just says scuffs happen. So if your luggage gets scuffed, you can easily wipe it off with one of these. I haven't had to.
So I actually used the magic eraser because I did have scuffs on mine. Mine's a little bit lighter color and it came off right away.
My previous one was the same color as Crystal's, the one that she has right now, but I wanted a different color, and this is one of their newer colors. Is this like what do you call this? Green, blue,
teal, Tiffany blue.
I like Tiffany blue. So this is one of the new colors, and they've come out with a lot of new colors. But the thing is, like, they did not have this color in this version with the front pocket. So if they had the front pocket version with this color, I would have gotten that. But I really wanted this color. So until they come out with a front pocket with this color, I'm gonna wait to make that purchase.
So just wanted to show you how much we could fit in here. This actually fits quite a lot. I usually pack everything in packing cubes. So I start off with my pants. So I have about 3 pairs of pants in here. I put that on the bottom. And then I have about, I don't know, I think like 5 or 6 shirts in here. And then I know this looks like so cheap, but I like to label it with sticky notes. I know they have like some carry-on or some of these packing cubes with labels, but just it doesn't work out quite the way I want it to. So this is like the easiest way for me to do it. And then I put in my electronics. So this is like a case of all my camera, batteries, chargers for my phone and other things. I have a lot of devices with me, so I have a lot of cables and batteries. And you always have to have it with you on your carry-on. You're not able to check it in anymore. So I have to put that in my carry-on. Then I also have a pair of glasses that I always take with me. And then an extra camera lens that I like to take. I usually take 1 or 2 with me. And the camera I usually carry in my backpack. So that's usually what I pack in this side. And this is the part that has the zipper. So yeah, zips up just fine. And then on the other side, I put in more clothes. So I have my socks, my underwear, more tops. So I think there was about 5 to 6 tops in there. And then underwear, I don't know, there's probably, I usually take like 10. And then socks, about 5. And some bralettes, maybe about 3. More tops. So it's probably like 3 tops in there. And some t-shirts, so yeah, more. And then I have my toiletries case. And this is another toiletry bag that I have with makeup and other little things. Sometimes I lay it out like this to make a little bit more room, but other times I'll just zip it up into its cube. And then this is my toothbrush case. Have my flat iron and some shoes. So got one pair of shoes that I usually pack in. Sometimes I'll pack in my flip-flops as well, and it fits just fine. And I think that's how I did it, like this maybe. Okay, there we go. Just had to play a little bit of Tetris. All right, and you can probably fit a little bit more things in here, which I probably put some random stuff in before. And then you buckle it up, and then you pull the tab here to compress it. And then sometimes I put some extra items in here. Sometimes, you know, like receipts or other documents that I need, I'll put in here. It zips up nicely. And put that in the tabs. And then in here, this is where I put my laptop. So you can put it like in the middle, or you can put it on the side where there's like a plastic, or there's like a pocket there so it holds it in place. But I'm not sure if you could see, but on the other side, there's other little mesh zipper pockets too, where you can put in little items. I don't think you can put too much in here because then this flap won't close. But just a laptop is, so if you just put in a laptop, it's perfect. So that is what I usually put in my carry-on. Okay, so that is our updated review of these Quince suitcases. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.